Greetings, friends. It's me, Wayman, and I want to come on and do a video about something that's really bugging me. Of course, you've all heard of the Connecticut school shootings and the terrible tragedy that happened there, and I can't imagine what those parents are going through, and words probably cannot even express the type of grief they're feeling. Such a terrible thing. And, of course, leave it to the conservative right and the evangelicals to come out and say something helpful, right? Wrong again, Bob. So here's Bryan Fischer from the American Family Association. Now, I'm surprised it was Fischer that's doing this. He didn't get beat out by Pat Robinson this time. Came out, and there's a video floating around YouTube here. Bryan Fischer, and this is from the Huffington Post that I seen. Bryan Fischer, God did not protect Connecticut shooting victims because prayer banned in schools. So there's a video, you can see that if you go to the Huffington Post link. I'll post that at the bottom of the screen. But what's interesting about this is that here it seems Mr. Fisher's using a tragedy to push his own political agenda. Whew, lucky. Before, for 9/11, the gays were blamed for tragedies. So Bryan Fischer here is giving the gays a break, and he's saying now that it's from prayer being banned in schools. So shootings happen in shopping malls and in theaters, and people are allowed to pray in there. So I don't know where he's getting this from. But I think it's interesting on how unchristian Christians can be, and when they come to giving answers, maybe they could come up with a little better answers than they do, rather than kick a person when they're down. And there's a good book that just came out. Well, it's been out for a little while. It's called let me get it here, Unchristian. What a New Generation Really Thinks About Christianity and Why It Matters, by David Kinnaman and Gabe Lyons. So if you get a chance to pick up this book, it's 223 pages. I just got it for the Nook. And in here they have some really interesting polls and things done by non-believers and some issues that non-believers and how they view the church and evangelicalism and why they need to change. And this right here is one reason why. So you could probably expect Westboro is going to be all over this, because they wouldn't pass up a tragedy like this to capitalize on. And probably a lot of other crazies that are from the religious right will be slipping their straitjackets and running naked through God's wheat field, causing a big uproar. So, nice going, Bryan Fischer. Makes me just want to come to your church, makes me want to believe in your God, and it makes me want to repent. Take care, friends, and remember, if everybody's thinking alike, then somebody isn't thinking.